welcome to another episode of The Breakfast Nook Show with Sabi Steph. I'm your host, Stephanie Chiamaka Onobi. On this show, we celebrate unsung heroes as we listen to their inspirational stories of how they've turned their dreams into a reality. They are not just everyday entrepreneurs, they are heroes without capes that have taken pride in the dignity of labor. Today's guest is someone very special. She is the quiet yet very creative face behind the Oolagold enterprise. Join me in welcoming Oolagold. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you for joining us today. I know you are busy. Oolagold is an umbrella that covers 4 or 5 different business ventures. There's Oolagold, the gold jewelry aspect of her business. There's Oolagold's Kids Corner, where she covers a lot of kids clothing, shoes, and all of that. There's Oolagold Abula. Is a banger. So she does a lot, and this is how do you believe that someone like this is, doing all of that? Welcome, sis. And
thank you.
When you meet her in person, she's very meek, very soft, very quiet. So sis, tell me how you go on from being meek in person to being, if you see our social media, most time when I see her video, I crack up. I don't believe it's the same person. So how do you do it?
Well, thank you, sis. I'm Oolagold. My name is Olajumoke Popola, okay, and also known as Oolagold. Well, it's inbuilt. Yeah, I'll say all the mimic, all the creativity, and even the business stuff is inbuilt. It's part of me. Part of me. So I grew up in an environment where all of those things does not mean anything to us. We just do it with freestyle. Yeah, so that's it.
That's good, because I'm going to ask you, do you do it as part of you having fun, or is it part of your marketing content to stay abreast with the 100 social media platforms to get customers?
Well, I'll say I do it for fun. Yeah, I do. I just sit down sometimes. I believe because I'm into business, I need to give my followers, my customers, even my friends and family something to just crack them up once in a while. So I come up with so many ideas, although I see some from social media. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, let me just get into this and see how it,
challenge.
Like a challenge, and see how it comes. So yeah, but I do it for fun and I enjoy doing it.
That's so fun, and I believe I relate to you on that, because my personality wise, I'm more introverted. I'm very introverted. I don't have social anxiety, but I don't know how to say, I'd rather be in my own quiet space, because that's where creativity comes to place, and the things I'll be producing from creativity or thinking, and that's why I laugh so hard when I see that. But there's no word to describe our personality, that personality, right? When you're quiet, she has friends, so I see her friends, you can see her friends in this umbrella video, but yes, you still withdraw back into your creative shell. Is that where most of your creativity spurs out from, being quiet, being observant? Because to mimic people, to do skits and all of that, you have to be very observant.
Yeah, first of all, I would say we have individual differences. We have different personalities. As for me, a lot of people in the umbrella challenge we did, some of them we are not that close. Yeah, some are customers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, some are customers. That is why I put it out to everyone who are willing to do it along with me. I never specific that, oh, you come and do, because I don't want somebody that is going to turn me down.
Oh yeah.
You understand? So I want it to be a willing thing, and that was why. And talking about the creativity and all that, like I said, when something is inbuilt, there's no way you cannot showcase you can do it in different style. Even if A is doing her own this style, you can decide to do your own this in another style, and it's at the end of it you get a very good result.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it.
I love that. Like, I love how you said, because most people are like into clicks.
Yeah.
Like they have their korikosu. I don't know. Don't keep it by your in-laws. So I think it's korikosu you call it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But I like that part of you, which I say I can relate to, like being open to everybody. Reaching out to everybody, like you said, some are called, but you know, few are chosen. Few would align with. So it's like no permanent friends or enemies, but permanent interests.
Right.
So if you have an interest, whoever you know, you throw it out, you reach out to people, and that's very good. That speaks a lot to, I guess, your upbringing, your personality. So can you tell us, like, how was growing up for you? Where did you grow up? Are you a first generation American, or did you migrate? Where were you born and all of that?
Yeah, thank you so much. I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, Ibadan, to be precise. A city of vibrant energy and culture. So yeah, so I would say from my mother and father, I would say I am the first generation here in United States, because I'm the firstborn of my family, and I have sisters, and yeah, that's it.
How many sisters?
I have I'll say I have 6. Yes, I have 6 sisters.
Wow.
Yeah, I have 60 sisters.
Wow. Like, bless your mom's heart. Like,
I have
so
4 from my mom. I have 3 from my mom. We're 4.
Okay, 4
we
girls.
are 4 actually. So
okay.
And yeah, from my dad, yeah,
3 other. Okay,
yeah.
But that's a lot of girls in one house.
We have 2 different set of twins, and they are both girls.
Oh Lord, have
yeah.
mercy.
So I have so many responsibility on me.
Wow.
So but I mean, thank God for today.
Thank God, though. Thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, I can now see your girly dress up, kind of.
Right.
And if you see the way she dresses her daughters up, she has 3 beautiful girls. Like,
thank you.
They are called the sisters. What do you call them?
Yeah, the sisters.
The sisters. Like, they are models and everything. They are so beautiful. Like, that's a little girl's dream. The way she would dress them up like princesses. Like, but yeah, that's. What
I remember when we were growing up, my mom used to dress I and my younger sister the same dress. So a lot of people thought we were twins. Then she doesn't had. She has. I mean, the twins were not there then.
Okay,
so,
just the 2 of you.
Yeah, so it was just myself and my sister. And I was about 3 years older than her, but you cannot tell because of the way she dresses us up. So I took that from her. And of course, because I love twins, but I mean, God never gave me twins.
Not yet.
Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, that's good. Maybe your kids will have to. You know what this thing does? Is sometimes it skips a generation
maybe.
and all of that. That's good. So when did you come to America? What year?
Yeah, I came in 2017.
17. Okay,
Yeah.
fairly recent. Did you already have Oolagold started, or how did Oolagold start?
Okay, thank you. My late grandmother was a successful business woman, and she passed it on to my mom, which my mom, showed me to the way. So I'll say the entrepreneur or the business thing is more of I'll say it's what's this called? It's hereditary. Yeah. So I used to go follow my mom to her shop. I mean, a lot of people knows me to be Jumoke Ilieru because my mom shop's name is Ilieru, means home of goods.
Home of goods. Okay.
Yeah, at Aleshiloye in Ibadan. So she's a well-known person in that market. And tell anybody today you're going to our shop or you're going to my shop, even a lame person will take you down there.
Wow.
Yeah, so the business had already started. I am business oriented right from my childhood. Even I know when I grew up, and I even have a 9-to-5 job, I'll still have my business by the side of it. So yeah, so I'm a business oriented person. So
even before you migrated to America?
Before I migrated, I had already had my own shops where it's called Jumoke Ilieru. Like I followed the legacy of my mom. Then I sell kitchen utensils, souvenirs, children's stuff and all that. I wasn't into this business I am doing in diaspora.
Okay.
You know, yeah. So.
Okay, so just home.
I have my shop back home, and I still have my shops there.
Oh, you still have
yes.
Is it
Jumoke Ileru? Yes,
Oolagold?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Oolagold came with the names of my kids. We all have Olas in our name. I am Ola Jumoke. My son is Abolaji, so there's Ola in between of it. My first girl is Ola today. The second girl is Ola Tokumbo, and the last baby is Ola Toke. So Olas, the Ola came from my children's name and I. Yeah.
So where did the gold come from? Was that from your first line of?
Well, when I was in university, I had already sold gold, but when I came here, because of the fact that I have the business thing in me, so I couldn't do any other thing here rather than to, start business, because it's my thing. It's part of me. So I started selling golds, and you have to put something gold into the name. So the Olas and gold make it Oolagold. So then it was Oolagold jewelry. It started here with Oolagold jewelry. Yeah. Okay. So before we migrate to other businesses too. Yeah.
I like that one, migrate to other businesses.
Or probably venture
because you still
venture into other businesses.
Okay. And so when you came, you decided that this 9 to 5 is not for me.
For real.
For real. And then you were
I have only worked just in a place before.
Just one place.
Just one place before. So then I started with the grace of God, and yeah.
And you're here, and that's brave. Like, did you migrate with a partner, like in a husband or something? Like, what was the security blanket? Because you know how business is. Today you have customer, today you might not have customers.
Well, I did not merge with anybody. It started all by myself. One thing I just realized is back home, you can do your business without the fear of, am I going to sell today or not? But here in diaspora, you wonder, if I bring this idea, if I say I'm selling this, will I sell? Will I do this? I'll tell you for a fact, it's just persistence. And I never gave up on my dream. I seek advice from people who are in the line of that trade. And I leave the rest to God, So sometimes we make sales, sometimes we don't, but we cover up with the ones we had already made. So, yeah.
So sometimes you have so much profit that it will cover you in the times where you don't have as much profit.
No. What I mean is, sometimes, like, let's take for instance, festive period. A lot of people comes, in a day you can have about 10, 15 people come to the store in a day, and sometimes you might not even have anyone, and sometimes you might have just 5 people. So the 15 people can cover, because averagely sometimes in a day you have just like 3 to 5 people. So having 15 people in a day, you can use it to cover some days that you don't have anyone. So that is what it means. It doesn't mean that I have more gain
on some days.
Yes, on some days, yes.
On other days. That's good. That's interesting. So I believe you have a husband, right? Or do you, okay?
Yes, I do.
So
a loving husband, for that matter.
And is he so handsome? Like, her first daughter is his Kawakami, so they have good genes going on there. So that's good. Like, as moms, when we do business, or as wives, it's good to have husbands that work so that they can cover us for when when you go and venture into a business that goes south, you need a husband to back you up. So thank God for that. And then when you started off in America with gold, how did you what was your next business venture? And what made you think, okay, I need to do something more?
Yeah, so like you said the other time, that the way I dress my girls, so that got me inspired into venturing to kids wears. Because a lot of times when we go to functions, you hear a lot of people asking me, where did you get your children's wears from? Where did you get this from? At some point, even if it's something I get where they can get it, they will still not see it that way because of the combination I am going to, you know, the way I'm going to put it onto them. So, and that gave me the inspiration, or it inspires me to say, okay, maybe I should just go into kids wears too. So that was what prompted me
to start that.
Yeah.
And she does an incredible job. Like, you know, any Cinderella type of dress you want on your girls, like fairy tale kind of look that you would never get in a store here. I'm telling you that. You can trust her to come. And Oolagold, so I think you ship nationally. So, you know. But yeah, coming to America, you said back home in Ibadan, your store there, that even a lame person can take you there, right? So you had a known clientele. Yeah. But now you're in America. How did you start? How did you, you know, even get your first customer? Because they have stores here. Yeah. So how did you start? You mean here or in Nigeria? No, here. No, in Nigeria, you have a known base. Anybody can locate your store. Yeah. But you're here. Yeah. How did you build your clientele here? How did you start selling? Okay, like I said the other time, that I had only worked in just a place before. So I met some certain group of people, and of course I have some friends around. So I started with my friends. But one thing I'm going to tell you for a fact is, don't do business because of people around you. If they come, embrace it. If they don't bother. You know, don't let it get to you, because you'll be disappointed at some point that people you feel that will come patronizing you would not come, will not even see you. They will prefer to buy it elsewhere rather than buying it from you, right? So that is where I'll embrace the fact that social media is good. So when you're committed to your business, you have to be persistent. You have to leave everything to God, and you have to be current on your social media, all your social media platforms. Yeah. I am very, very current on Oolagold 1417 on TikTok. I'll drop it in the so I'm very, very current there. I make sure I post at least once in a day, at least. So from there I get so many customers. Really? Yes, with good review from different places, from different part of the world. You just ship to them? I just ship to them. Wow. A lot of people have not seen me before, and yet we became friends through there. There's so many things to unpack in what you said, right? And what you said is very true. And it should make you feel badly too, that, you know, when you start a business, if you're doing something, most of your friends can even see your comment on your social media. They won't like it. They've seen it, they won't like it, right? They go patronize somebody else. Yeah. So never feel discouraged about that. Yeah. And your biggest customers would be strangers that will later become friends, and people that will support you, and, you know, they will have your back. Like whatever thing you bring out, you know, to them they see it as, oh, this is hot, it's coming from Oolagold. That's a lot to unpack. And that is why I said, if they come, embrace it. Embrace it. But if they don't bother. Don't expect it from them. Don't expect it. Because then you feel disappointed, and maybe your relationship too might go sour. Yeah. That way. That's a lot. And I'm so lazy with social media. Like, you boy, it's as if you are shaking the table that I'm on. Like, she said, post every day. I will post today and I will not post another 1 month or something like that. It doesn't cost you anything posting, except you don't have a content to post. That's another one too. Yes. Because I realize people don't want to see everything. I mean, one thing every day, every time. So you have to have so many things to post. You have to have so many content to post. So I'll advise, if you have like 5 contents in a day, don't post it. If you are the type that you don't like to post all the time, so you can just post it. Yes, bit by bit. Yeah. That's a good advice. So, and were you not scared of scammers, like people contacting you? How did you do the payment? Did they say I will send you PayPal and all of that? Like yes, my mode of payment are Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, and maybe transfer sometimes. And a lot of people will ask me, especially my people from Nigeria, will ask me, oh, do you take Naira? Sometimes I might need Naira in Nigeria. So sometimes I'll say, okay, so this is the rate. Are you cool with it? Yes, we are cool. So they make payments before we proceed. And you send it from here to Nigeria? To Nigeria, even to Ghana,
Yes, to Canada, to London. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to take this social media stuff seriously. No wonder I see her grinding out there. If you see her on TikTok, it's like a full-time job for her. Like, she takes it seriously. Okay, that explains it. And so now we've gone from Oolagold, we've ventured into Ola Kids Corner.
Right.
What was next and why?
Okay, Oolagold Abula was next.
Ah, banger.
Yes. So why was because 2021, I remember I had a COVID shot with my husband, and we were just down in the house for just about 2 to 3 days. I mean, we were feeling so sick after the COVID shot. So it was on a Saturday. I called my husband. I said, I've not been to this place. I've been hearing about the amala and all that before, that because I don't like eating out. So, but I said, because of the situation now, I'm not fit to go to the kitchen and make something we can eat, and we need to eat something that is, you know, spicy. So I said, take me to this place, and we went there as a family. So I'm getting there, after eating the amala, I'm like, what? I was so disappointed because this brand has a name, you know. So I said, me, I'm from Ibadan. Hey, you're making this amala for me. Don't worry, babe. I'm going to make amala tomorrow when I'm fit. Then when we were going in the car, I told him, and I wouldn't mind, and I just had my little baby, the last baby. So I just had her. I wasn't doing anything. Then the goal of a thing was not forthcoming that much because of the prices, you know. So so I said, and I have been doing this. So he looked at me and he said, you want to start selling amala? For once in my life, well, maybe my husband's side, there was nobody in my family that has ever sold food before. So when we're going home, I told him, and he said, well, it's up to you, but I don't want anyone coming to my house to eat it. So then was okay. On that very night, I wrote this, my story out. I sent it to all my contacts. So I said I'll be starting amala on Tuesday, because Monday I'll use that to go to the market and get some stuff that I'll be using, even though I don't really know much about the gbegiri of a thing. So a lot of people started reaching out to me. Do you have amala? Do you have amala? Do you have amala? On Monday, then I didn't have anything, so I had to go to the market, get some stuff. On Tuesday, I told everyone to come eat amala for free. As in, they took amala away for free. Wow. So I told them, I need your review and videos.
Honest reviews. Honest
review and videos. I want to know where to, you know, to level up. I want to know, you know, so what would you want me to adjust and what you want me to add? So a lot of people reach out to me, and they made a video with sincerity, you know. So that was how it started. So then I was doing it, you know, selling it per plate every day. So later I got tired when the stuff is not coming the way it was initially. So I started doing for parties, and later I decided to stick to parties. So I don't do any other food apart from amala. So even if you call me for other foods, I have some friends, I have some sisters that does those ones. I'll introduce you to each other. You can do from them. I can guarantee you. So that's it.
That's true, because she catered to at my traditional wedding, the abula. I think I'd asked her that, can't you do what's that, or father on the spot? Yeah, she said,
yeah.
Amala is my specialty, and I respect that. Like, know your strengths and, you know, stick to that. You know, that's good. And so now, so you don't do like home orders. Like, if people were to say, oh, I want to order a bowl of,
if it's above 10.
Above 10, so that's
if it's above 10, or probably 10 plates, 10 bowls, yes, I can do that.
And that's helpful to you too, because it's very stressful to be making one plate of, you know, and the cost would not even, okay. And how did you get into parties? Was it from one party?
Yeah, so God bless this, my friend. So she was very, very supportive. Yeah, and she is still supportive today.
You want to name her, or?
Thank you, Adebisi. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm talking of Mama Jason.
Okay.
Thank you so much. God bless you, my sister. So our son's birthday was coming, and she said, Oolagold, you are making amalat, Jason's birthday, 5th birthday. I said, no, I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength. She said, don't worry. And most times, when I have orders that are bigger than 10, she comes around to help me.
Oh,
we
wow.
make it together, without taking a dime from me. So our son's birthday was coming then, and she said, you make it. She bought me the first set of stoves I used.
Wow.
Yes, it was full. She bought it for me.
Wow.
She bought me bowls, breakable bowls, 50 pieces.
Wow.
To use for our son's birthday. She came to me on that very day. We did most things together, despite the fact that she still have other things to do. The other runnings, making up and all that. She came to me, she made sure everything was set. So she gave me the strength and the boldness to be able to do that. So the first one I did, I had already had things to use, which was materials.
Wow.
So, and since then, we started.
From there, word of mouth to word of mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, God bless her. Like in life, you need like that one solid person to sometimes believe in your dream more than you believe in your dream, and then they push you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you guys need to patronize Amala. It's really good. I'm not just saying.
Thank you.
So now we're in Oolagold Amala.
Yes.
What was next from the Amala?
It was Oolagold Teens Corner, but I later changed it to Oolagold Vogue. So
why?
a lot of people that comes here for shopping will tell me, oh, we have teenagers, grown-up teenagers, and the things I sell for kids doesn't fit them. So they want me to have for the teenagers, from 13 years and above. Even a 10-year-old son or girl sometimes uses teenager sizes.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to disappoint people that believe in me. So I said, okay, let's just see how it goes. So I made a flyer, I sent it out too. And that was April 19 last year, 2023.
Okay.
No, April 9 last year,
Last
2023, yeah. So, and going forward, when I see stuff I buy for myself, I shop for myself, people will come and tell me, oh, do you have this for sale? You are just the only one wearing it. You're just the only one doing this. So I said, okay, let's see how that goes too. So from there, I started buying stuffs for her, like bags, shoes. I had already sold bags and shoes before, way back in 2020 when I was pregnant. But it wasn't because I was buying from somebody, so it wasn't really my style until I got the stores myself. So I stopped it for a while. Then later, when people were asking, I said, okay, let me just do this. So that was what prompted me for Oolagold things. So I said, instead of doing things and Vogue, or probably teens and adults, so let me just remove the things and put Vogue. Vogue is something that is in vogue.
Oh yeah.
Where you can come and say, oh, do you have this? Do you have that? Things that are in vogue generally. So instead of having that brand, age bracket, so it should be in vogue
for
everybody. So that was what prompted.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and she does have some nice stuff. You can check it out. She ships internationally too.
Thank you. Yes.
So where are we at now from Vogue?
Yeah.
That's it for now. For now, till something else tickles her, then she finds she sees another need and she tries to provide solution to that need. That's awesome. So what are the challenges, the major challenges you have encountered, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, the major challenges I would say is fun, and also I've said that before, but if I need to repeat it, I wouldn't mind. Is thinking that people around you are going to be the best of your best customers, and you ended up being disappointed in that. No offense. No. Right? No offense. You can choose to buy whatever you like anywhere. But I used to think that is the way it's going to work. But it doesn't work that way, and I keep striving hard, and later I overcame it. And the fun aspect of it, thank God for my backbone, which is my husband.
That man.
Yes, he's usually there for me. Yes, he is usually there for me. You know, there are a lot of money I take from him. I don't even give him back. You know, but he stood by me. God bless him.
Amen.
Yes, so
Amen.
that was how I overcame it. Those are the challenges I had. Yeah.
Yeah, because for your line of business, word of mouth, you know, sourcing for customers is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big deal. So, yeah, God help us. So we're going to switch it up. I'm going to ask you some questions I didn't prep you for.
Okay.
It's called a rapid fire round.
Okay.
There's no right question or wrong, right answer or wrong answer. It's Oolagold's answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, you ready? 1. If you could have dinner with 3 people, 3 historical people, who would they be? Dead or alive?
I would say my late father. Yes, I'll say my late father. I missed him so much. Yeah. So, another person is gonna be, if I can classify my siblings to be 1, yes, it's gonna be my siblings. I really miss them, and I wish they are here with me. Yeah. So
because they're back home in Nigeria.
They are back home in Nigeria, and of course my mom. Yeah.
Nice, nice. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? And why?
It's to bring my people from Nigeria to...
Oh, that's true.
Yes. It's just that wish. To bring my people from Nigeria to the United States. Yes.
Yes. That's a good one. Okay. What's your favorite type of music? I think I know, but let's answer it.
It's Fuji. Hey, Ibadan Latiwa. It's Fuji. Yes.
Okay. Expensive presents or homemade presents, like Gucci bag or that little drawing from Olatoke, right? From the, which one would you appreciate more?
The little drawing from my precious girl. Yeah.
What if it was not from your precious girl? What if it's from a friend? Is you?
It doesn't matter. Gift is gift. Present is present. It's the heart that you use to give it to me that matters.
That's true. That's true. That's a good one. Let's talk work-life balance. You're juggling a lot. You have 4 beautiful kids.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have a son that is like about to be a teenager. Then you have the little ones, and then you have these 4, you know, business ventures going, and your wife. How do you juggle everything?
Yeah. So I prioritize my family first. Yes. There's nobody that knows me that won't know how much I dedicate my time for my family, you know. So that is the first thing I do. And secondly, when I'm in business, my husband, my kids knows. So they made it easy for me. So that is the way I differentiate or maybe balance everything. Yes. Okay. So when I'm in business, I'm in business, but when it's time for my family, I give it to them. 100%.
All right, thank you for that. And this show is about inspiring young people so they can see real life role models like yourselves who are working hard for their money, you know, valuing all of that. So if you were to advise the youth, what would your advice to them be?
Yeah, if I'm to advise the youth and they are aspiring
to break free from 9 to 5 or start a business,
and they are aspiring entrepreneur, I'll say just go for it. Go for that business you have in mind. Venture into it. Pray to God. Seek advice from people that are in that line of trade. You know, never give up on your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you cannot do it. Believe in yourself and stand on it with consistent, you know, persistence and hard work. You'll get there.
Good. Thank you very much. And
you're welcome.
This is the end of the episode, and please go check out her social media.
Yeah.
She has a lot going on, a lot of beautiful things, a lot of delicious amalas out there for your next big event, and go check her out.
Thank you.
So you guys, this is the end of the episode. Thank you once again for sticking with us. Remember that your dreams are worth pursuing, and there's dignity in labor. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next episode of The Breakfast Nook with Sabi Steph.
Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much.